Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Zach, but you guys can call me Hazardous. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel, and welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 video here on the channel today. And in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, this is the weekly podcast with iRue399 and RedDead2Videos. I'm just doing this little pre-recorded intro until we get into the video just because we have a lot of new subscribers on the channel and a lot of new people finding my content. So thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for your support and welcome. We do this video series every single week. Same with my Red Dead Redemption 2 Q&A video series that went live yesterday. That was episode 3, and this is also episode 3 of the weekly podcast Squadcast with iRue399 and RedDead2Videos, where we talk about all of the Red Dead Redemption 2 news that was new for the week, and it's a pretty fun time. Now, I am splitting this video into 2 parts this time just because I'm moving into my apartment right now. Monday is when I'm set to move in, so I just want to have this extra upload for you guys so you guys have content for the day, and rather than make a really long video like we usually do, I decided to split it into 2 parts. If you guys want to continue to see this video in 2 parts, just let me know down in the comments. I figured this would be like the one long video I put out every single week, but if you guys want to see it split into 2 parts so it's shorter, I can totally accommodate you with that. So just let me know down in the comments, but thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a fantastic day and enjoy the weekly podcast Squadcast with iRue399 and RedDead2Videos.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm iRue399. We're here with Hazard and Mr. RedDead2Videos. We're going to be doing another one of these collaboration videos that you all seem to really enjoy. Unfortunately, somewhere along the line I may have to dip out at maybe like the 15-20 minute point. I don't really know just yet, but I'm here anyway because I thought it would be kind of good to do. We're going to talk about a few things to do with Red Dead, and yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So, gentlemen, say hello.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Just in case we don't know who either of you are, which of you is Hazard?
I am Hazard.
And who is Dean?
Oh, that's me.
There
the one with the Irish accent. Me.
Arthur Morgan.
It's not... yeah, Arthur. It's Arthur. Whatever, Arthur.
Dude. It's been a busy week, gentlemen. It's been very, very busy indeed, even though nothing to do with Red Dead Redemption has actually officially happened.
Big news for sure, yeah. We, nothing official from Rockstar, like you said, but some crazy stuff going around the internet.
Yeah, I was so excited, even after E3. I thought Rockstar would have mentioned something, but, you know, it's not how it is.
Do you know, I'm starting to wonder why I fell for it this time. For years I've been saying they're never going, don't be silly. It's not, but this time I thought they might. Seriously, honestly, I was there like 2014, we were talking about like heists in online, and they were like, maybe they'll show the heists off at E3. And for years, never, it's never happening, they don't go to E3, blah blah blah, it's not go. And then this time for some reason I was like, maybe they will. Like
yeah, there was.
To be fair, though, it's I mean, it's been since the heist, or since Rockstar being at E3 to show off the next gen, now current gen, reveal of GTA 5, you'd figure something in their marketing would change. But yeah, no, they're still sticking with their guns of kind of coming in after and cleaning house.
That's
Hazard
true.
Cutting Red Dead 2 videos off since 2018.
Oh.
Sorry.
Everybody has to have their fair share.
What were you going to
thanks.
say?
I shall continue. Yeah.
I wasn't having a go, by the way. I just thought that was brilliant. I want to get Dean chatting more because he's quiet sometimes. He's a bit timid.
I'm sorry. I'm even breaking a sweat now. Here. Anyways, I was gonna say, even like with E3, you know, and Rockstar supposedly weren't there. There just seemed to be like a real buzz in the air, especially this time around. You know, like I said, Rockstar never go to E3, and the last time they kind of went to E3 was with the GTA 5 stuff, announcing at the Sony conference, I believe. Was it? I do believe it was the Sony conference. Showing off some new screenshots. But yeah, it just seemed to be a real big buzz this time around, but unfortunately it wasn't the case.
I think I remember hearing something a while ago, years ago. This isn't anything to do with Red Dead. I'm pretty certain for GTA, it must be 2013, like June, July time. They were there with Max Payne 3. Someone took a photo, and on the wall was a Rockstar sticker, like on a door. So they were there. It seems like they go, but they don't really go. If you know what I mean, they're not there officially, but they are there. So it wouldn't surprise me if they were there this time doing something. But and maybe even show. I think I remember. I haven't done a video on it yet, but I remember you two saying that it came out in an article somewhere that they were there showing off demos and stuff privately.
Yeah, so shall we talk about that?
You shall talk about that, yes. I don't know about it.
Yeah, okay. So basically, for anyone who doesn't know, Take-Two Interactive were at E3, and a lot of people there actually saw Take-Two Interactive, and there was only an invitation into their booth where essentially Red Dead Redemption 2 was actually being shown off, but only in behind closed doors. So people who were there couldn't see it, but one person actually saw Red Dead Redemption 2. It was playable, so we got a sneak peek through the doors. Supposedly this is what happened, so he just said and reported back to us over at Eurogamer. This is where it was stated, so if you guys want to check it out, it will be linked in the description. So the guy got a quick peek at a playable Red Dead Redemption 2, which appeared to be a demo. And what's interesting is, I wonder, I don't know about you guys, but I think it is the same demo that they shown to all of the other sources where we got all of our information from, so IGN for example.
I think you'd wanna milk that as much as possible, wouldn't you? Really, those things probably take a bit of time to make. So, I remember shortly after our friend went to the demo, they set another one up at some point. It was the same demo that they played the first time around, the ones with the IGN interviews and all the rest of it. So it wasn't anything different. They just show it again. It turns out IGN were actually there a second time, just because they get invited to these things. So the idea that they were at E3 doing the same thing, it's not that far fetched. Was it a playable hey, here's a controller, give it a go? Nah. If it was, someone somewhere leaks that stuff. I'd imagine they're just being shown a demo.
Yeah.
If you think of all leaks that get out very quickly. Someone is gonna be hey, I just saw that they've got Red Dead back there. Oh really? Do they? Someone's getting a camera back there.
Yeah, true. Even some leaked photos.
Some crazy man somewhere is kicking that door down. So hard. He's let us in. Hey, they've got Red Dead over there, and there's no amount of security on this earth that's gonna stop that lot stampeding through.
Yeah, there were no reports on anyone getting arrested for trying to break into the Rockstar booth, so I guess it wasn't super new news about Red Dead.
I'm right though, aren't I? You'd think if they were there properly and someone saw that there was a full on oh my god, Red Dead's in there and it's playable. How long do you think he keeps that to himself? Does he really wait until he gets home that night, after he goes to bed, wakes up the next day and he's I think I might go tell Reddit about this? No, he goes to the nearest person he can find. Hey, what's going on back there? I see there's Red Dead back there, and then away you go.
Very true. Yeah, I feel like if it was something special like that, it would have gotten leaked faster. But it definitely did happen, which is good because we've had multiple people talking about it now. Now that one guy spoke up, there's a guy on ResetERA.com who goes by the name of Sam Red. He's some editor for a magazine, but he was talking about that same invite-only meeting room. So that's cool. I mean, we all knew kind of Rockstar would be there for their corporate booth, but we didn't know that something like this would be going on. So it's nice to see that there was something about this and that it's not... Because a lot of people are thinking that Rockstar is in this silent period and they're... I've seen a lot of comments actually on my videos talking about a third delay, and that's just not going to happen.
No way.
The release date is set, and it's not like it's illegal or anything to move the game back again once a release date is set, but that's something Rockstar never or tries not to do. I forget, did it happen with GTA 5? Did they set a May release date, or did they just say
I'm pretty sure
May of 2013 before they bumped it back?
I feel like these delays are all part of the strategy, the marketing strategy. GTA was delayed roughly the same time. GTA was announced and we thought it was coming out late 2012. Do you mean then they announced it for like, we thought maybe it would come out sort of middle of 2013. It didn't come out until like late 2013, and then even then, like the online didn't come out until October. Like we had to wait a couple of weeks for online to even be playable. Heists took yet another year, and then the PC version didn't come out until much later. So really, like, I feel like it's all planned. Like, it's a massive business making games, and you have to justify all of this stuff. So if there's a delay happening, it's like, well, that's more money that they have to spend. So like, if you think like the running costs of Rockstar North, they've probably got like hundreds of developers there and people that work in the building. Well, they all need paying, and high-level, gaming devs probably cost a fair bit to have. So somewhere along the line, they need paying. And if you delay a game by another 3 months, like that's costly. So eventually they're like, look, what's going on here? Like, I know Take-Two are very lenient with Rockstar, but it's a year. Like, it's been basically a year that they'll have delayed it by. So that's a whole year's worth of money that they have to find. So in my mind, it's more to do with like, we know we're probably not going to get it done, so we'll say we'll have it out for then, and we'll keep delaying it until we really want to actually put it out. Yeah. And then they work to that date, because when they delay it, what happens? Dozens of videos pop up, articles pop up, people are talking, people are angry, people pre-order, people, there's so much news is generated by delaying something. And like a lot of info is generated now by being quiet as well. If they say nothing for 3 months, they get 3 months of us three making videos every day, and so they can market the game without even marketing.
That's true. Speaking of Take-Two Interactive, Strzelnik he also made an appearance at E3, giving a short interview, which I found interesting. So he was just like briefly talking about why they don't really need to be at E3, and if they are, it's all for good reason, but they don't really need to be there. And I think he summed it up really well in that short interview. I just found it interesting, because they don't really need it at all.
People get annoyed because they're like, it's the biggest gaming platform in the world, why wouldn't you want to be there? It's like, yeah, because everyone else is there. Like, why would you want to go to somewhere and like just rub shoulders with all the games that are like, why would you get lost? Like, let's say Red Dead there's no good place for that to be. Let's say it's at the start. It's the first game you see, right? There's 5 minutes of gameplay. Everyone's whooping. They're going nuts, screaming. Someone comes out in a suit. This is Red Dead. Everyone goes nuts. They watch 5 minutes of that, and then they're forced to sit through an hour and a half of nonsense and like 50 other games. By the time it's finished, they've forgotten about Red Dead. Yeah. If it's in the middle, everyone's bored, and then they go, "Oh, there's Red Dead, way!" And then like it's just there's no good placing for that. And then if they're at the end, everyone's asleep, so no one's actually awake to see it by the time it's on. It's just there's no reason to. If they like just did a newswire today, they'd get more impressions and more info, like, and views and shit, than if they were at E3.
Yeah, that's true. I'd rather like have surprises like that. I don't. Yeah, as you said, I really don't really agree with Rockstar, being at E3. I'd rather have it like where they just like announce things surprisingly, in their own will. I think that's really how Rockstar should do it, and they have been doing it for years now, and I think that's the way Rockstar should be.
That's what works for them, for sure.
A lot of places become a slave to marketing. So like, open betas are the best thing I can think of. Like, here you go, play it now. Like, I think that's why early access came about. Like, play it now, buy it quick, because we need you to have gameplay. Play it. You don't need gameplay. You can play it right now. Like, you see all the people begging for we need gameplay. Like, they're just drowned out with like 20-minute gameplay footage videos, and like Battlefield used to do that. They used to fly in all of the YouTubers and let them play the game for like an hour. And they'd be like 8 hours of gameplay footage months before the fucking game came out. But Rockstar don't do that. No. That's the difference. Yeah. That's so they've never let themselves get in that spot